Hi, welcome back. After not streaming for about. Wait, when was the last stream I did? I know I did the flip side, but what day was that? That was like, I think it was Friday or Thursday. That was either, yeah, it was Friday, I believe. Okay, so after not streaming for quite a few days, I am back now to finish up the rest of Where the Demon Lurks. Woo! Okay. Huh. I've been holding off on finishing this because I really don't want it to finish too soon. But to be fair, I do need a good um palette cleanser after the flop side, so I'll take it honestly. And besides, they're gonna update it in the future. I know that. So just like I said with Chenya, as soon as new builds come out for this game, I'm going to be playing it. Doing like one stream per build. I think that's pretty reasonable. Anyway, perfect. Yeah, right here. This is going to be a well-deserved drawing rest for literally that fucking the fact that you could participate in Silly Tober. That's actually insane. Really fucking insane, actually. Wait, I just said the same thing twice. Oh well. Anyway, let's go ahead and click off this. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Which one? Okay, wait. 10:35. Okay. It's this one. Wow, it's actually been over 10 days since I last played this. Holy shit. Okay. Last thing we left off on, um, we managed to convince Morris not to fucking hurt us. And now he's gonna aid us in whatever we're doing. I forgot. I think we're infiltrating the cult because of Toast's friend, Arkin. I don't know, it's been a minute. But anyway, let's continue on. Oh yeah. Got my tea with me as usual. Waiting for it to steep before I drink it. Perfect. Your footsteps. Oh fuck! Why am I doing it a higher pitch? What's wrong with me? Okay. Your footsteps feel foreign to you, like someone else's legs are doing the walking. In your mind, you keep replaying the scenes from your nightmare, trying to make some sense of it. Hey, Toast. Yeah, bud. Okay, I keep giving Toast like a different gruff voice every stream, and it's so weird. I need to pick one to sit to it. Yeah, bud. You ever believe in dreams? Heck yeah! I had a dream once that I get cut in the gang fight, and the next day I lost an eye. You lost your eye in a gang fight? Nope! Free can opening accident. Just as the dream said, I lost an eye. Oh. Well, I had a dream last night. Yeah? I saw Lucy and Desmond off into the sky when out of nowhere Vendre killed me. That's a bad omen there, dude. You think so? He's so dumb, and you love him. In my home, my uncle always told us to trust the meaning of our dreams, because as Nana had a dream that two smaller stars would form around the moon someday. She said the moon was him. Then blam! One day he adopted me, and PB, he became a dad just like in his Nana's dream. What did you think your dream meant? Something like, if Lucien leaves, I die? Or it can mean that Lucien is such a bad dancer that anyone who watches him ends up dead. Now Toast. Oh, Toast, never change. Yeah, maybe. But my idea makes more sense to me. After all, we're going to fight Vendrick and save Kane. All we have is me, you, and Morris. If this dream is right, we stand a better chance than with Lucien on board. Which? I don't know. You really think that Angel is Toast crew material? Sounds more like a cereal brand to me. Regardless, we've already outnumbered. Fine, if you put it that way, but he's done a lot of proof before he's part of the team. We should test him, see how long he takes to rob a mini-marts. No, please, let's not go that far. So, you're going to tell Morris about this? Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, I should do that when we meet him. I trust you, buddy. If he doesn't like the idea, I'd have ways to make him see things differently. How so? I was going to try to hate him upside down from the rooftop like that movie trailer I saw earlier. The dude doing it was freaking intimidating. Oh, that movie. It's really good. I liked how... No, don't tell me. I haven't seen it. The ghost floats on ahead to the store. You laugh as you catch up to him. Oh my god. I love the dynamic already. It's adorable. You're busy this morning setting up the new promotional event between a popular anime and a... Okay. Damn. We have to get through this fucking hot dog company scene again. An awfully persistent customer, unsatisfied with his figure they got, makes an elaborate attempt to complain about it to you. Look here, I don't mean to tell you how to do your job, but at other sunny fruits in this country, they would let you exchange the figures you don't want with another one. Sir, I'm sure that would have been for a different promotion. We can't do that with a random draw. Just get out of here and take your stuff with you. If you don't like it, just buy the hot dogs again. That's just not good enough. Look here, I've been standing in line the whole day buying those cheap-ass hot dogs by the dozens. I've been pulling like crazy for that golden figure. I would say I count as a pretty damn loyal customer. I've gotten this same figure 3 times. I deserve at least another chance to get something different. Sir, again, I can't give anyone a free pull. You have to get the necessary 10 stickers again like everyone else. The customer put his hands to his hips in a defiant gesture that reeks with pompousness. Oh, fucking hell. I fucking hate people. I hate customers so bad. They ignore the shit out of me. Look, you're obviously incompetent. Let me speak to your manager. You're taken aback by the accusation. Just as you're about to tell him off, Toast emerges behind him. You watch wide-eyed and confused. Come on, Toast. Fuck him up. Fuck him up, Toast. The ghost wears a dark expression as though drawn by the customer's anger. Your eyes dart from the customer to the ghost. Your lips tremble and your brows rise as you try to get the ghost to stay away. Why are you just ah! Toast's palm faces through the customer's stomach. The customer tumbles towards the counter. Sir, are you alright? It's just an upset stomach. I think those hot dogs are coming back up. Thank goodness. Toast pulls away and struggles to hold in his snickering. Do you have a washroom I can use? Sorry, sir. Washrooms are for employees only. Fuck, this is the worst store ever! The customer runs out while clutching his stomach. Toast rolls over, howling with laughter. That was a riot! Toast, that wasn't fun. Okay, it was kind of funny. But still. I was just trying to shove the little piss pants. How was I supposed to know it was going to go through him? Toast, you're ghost! You can't touch people. And that customer was Jeffrey. Yes, it was. Yes, it indeed was. Yeah, I mean, still, things could go horribly wrong if you just randomly put your hand into someone. But, ding dong! Your conversation is cut short by the arrival of Morris and a large person-sized package. What the fuck? Who the fuck did he kidnap? Am I interrupting something? No. What's that? It's the present, I promise. You going anywhere I can take this thing out? You point to the staff room while you head to the door and close the shop. Oh my god, OMG Morris, hi! You can hear Toast bothering the exorcist from behind. What is it? What is it? A totem pole? A toboggan? A rocket? Not even close. Is that a temporary toast body? Also, how do you get that accurate? That's actually quite scary. You join them in the staff break room where Morris is taking off the black covers. He reveals an adult-sized wooden puppet wearing a pair of red underwear and a spiked collar. Whoa! Doesn't have a dit though. Yep. Morris confirms. Yep. It's a sex doll. Maybe one from the prehistoric ages. No, it's a somebody. Oh, that's sweet. He thinks the puppet is real. Oh my god. Yeah, I did the same when I was a kid. Had a pet marble named I called Tiger. It was the most beautiful tiger eye in the entire neighborhood. Oh, I used to have imaginary friends who played games with me. Usually they were just characters from a show I watched. You two, this isn't a trip down nostalgia lane. This thing is called a somebody. It's not a somebody. Hey, that's mean. I could have feelings, you know. I bet somebody is a reference to the Kingdom Hearts Nobodies. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised considering the amount of references they make in this game. So, Team Boke, if you want to confirm that with me, that's Kingdom Hearts reference, let me know. Morris covers his eyes. It would seem that he is not amused with your shtick. The hyena floats over and hoists the puppet up, grabbing one of the arms and flailing it about as if it's calling you to come closer. Hey, good looking. Don't be scared. I'm all bark. You both laugh at the poor pun. Poof. Oh. Huh? Somehow Toast's hand has merged with the puppet's. Ah! My hand is wood! It's wood, dude! Toast frantically waves his wooden arm. I know! Morris, do something! Hang on. He saunters over to the yelling ghost and smashes the puppet right into him. Poof! Wait, what? A plume of pink smoke emerges from where the puppet laid. What are you doing? Relax, this is just how the somebody works. The smoke is just a one-time thing. You gasp as the smoke dissipates. The puppet has taken Toast's form. Is he? Toast's eyes flutter open. What? What happened? It can't be. Whoa! He throws his hands in the air as he tries to balance himself. I have weight? He explores his upper body, pulling at the fur, squeezing every muscle he can find. Wait a minute, he has fur now? I didn't have his form before. The dialect makes more sense now. Huh. I can feel! I can feel! Toast grabs your face and laughs. Well, now I'm sure it has a fuck off. I can feel your face. It's so squishy. He shakes and pulls your cheeks like Play-Doh. Your hands meet his. His fur is soft to the touch, remind you of a toothbrush's bristles. Clasping his wrist, you expect to feel hard wood, but no. It's the taut feeling of muscle and what you imagine to be bone underneath it. Whoa, that's weird. He brings you close, bend over, he sniffs your mane. His eyes light up. This is your smell. You smell like an apple. You taste another whiff of your fur. You giggle, feeling his cold nose rub against you. Toast, stop it, that tickles. Toast runs off to flex his new body as you chat up the exorcist. How is this possible? You brought him back alive? Moore shakes his head. The somebody only simulates life. It's more like he's inside a robot that looks and feels like him. How though? Moore shrugs. You look at Toast, who's fawning over touching the walls and the floor, like he's just discovered gold. You have to ask the original you had to ask the exorcist faction that made that thing. The original creator died long ago. I just happen to be able to afford when I moved to Kibbleton. He doesn't have clothes. Someone stop him before he runs off. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me do some tea. It should be pretty steeped enough. Exquisite. Dudes, this is amazing! It's like everything's right where it was before I died. Even my blind eye. That's great, Toast. Now you can... Hold up! He looks down. Your eyes follow his gaze. Oh no. Oh god. Well, you're about to have your answer... You're about to have your question answered for you, honey. The hyena looks into his underwear. Fucking bacon, where is it? What? Toast jumps on Morris, grabbing the board shirt collar and lifting him off the floor by an inch. Oh no, he has... Oh god. He has the Barbie anatomy. Toast! I don't know what you're talking about. Don't give me that bull. You know what I mean. A man's pride and joy. You grab Toast by the waist, trying to pull him away from the board, but he's too heavy and sturdy to move. Fuck! Toast! Put him down! What do you even need that for? Just give it back. Enough! Come closer! Blue sparks emanate from the collar. Toast instantly drops Morris. The hyena's fur stands on end and his eyes twitch erratically. Blue sparks dance about his body, tossing him to shake like an uncontrolled blender. What's happening to him? It's a collar. If activated, it shocks the wearer. Is that safe? Toast is locked in place with a less than flattering expression. God. He won't die if you're asking. It stuns him until the collar undoes the command. Like so. Null. Toast's muscles seem to relax as he stops shaking. You okay? Toast, the collar is turned off. Oh, didn't notice that. Learn to behave yet? Heck no. Why I... Go, Tessa. You got it. Do better. You sigh and shake your head. Will this stop being funny a second ago? Null. Hey, Toast. Yeah. I brought you some clothes. Just pick out what works. The artist conjures his briefcase and dumps pieces of clothing on the floor. Sweet, free clothes! You can change here. Cobra and I need to talk. What's the big deal? We're all guys here. Whoa! He yanked you out to the store. Hold out your hand. I'm giving you control of the Sun Wukong collar. Oh shit, that is a reference to Journey to the West. Holy shit, I love that. Yeah, but does it, like, if you didn't know, like, okay, first off, I would highly recommend, if you don't want to read Journey to the West, which I wouldn't blame you, it's really pretty fucking long. Go watch Overly Sarcastic Productions, videos on Journey to the West. Especially right now, considering, they've been rising up the ranks of views because of the Black Wukong video game. So in the original story, the monk Tripitaka, is given like a headband by I forgot what was the name of the god who gave it to him, but he gives it to Sun Wukong as like a gift. But as soon as Wukong puts it on, he incites a spell that basically attaches it permanently to Wukong's head and gives him like a splitted headache every time he recites the spell to like further like put him into submission. So yeah, that's a nice reference. Hold on. And I'm pretty sure that we have a little thing on here called it. Or maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Toast. The toast is dumb. Oh fuck, they literally just explained it. Hold on. Funny, the name of the collar Morris puts on toast is the Sun Wukong collar. I noticed from the old TV shows I've seen on Earth, there's this monkey god that had to travel with a monk. They were going to the west. Oh, that's why it's called Journey to the West. In the show, the monkey god had a golden headband put on him. When the monk would read out a prayer, the band would tie it around the monkey's god, punishing him of his misbehaviors. Apparently, the show is based on a real-life myth. I hope it's just that, a myth. I don't want to meet no monkey god. Who knows what trouble that could lead to. Even if there was one, I doubt it would have survived what Pa did to their kind. Oh, idea. Ask to borrow a similar color from my Overlord cosplay at the shop's Halloween party. Oh, fucking hell. Well, he's not exactly a god. He's more of like a stone monkey that got quadruple immortal due to funny circumstances. Me? Why? Morris draws a pattern on the palm of your hand. It glows yellow and fades away. Because you're his babysitter, and when he starts kicking up trouble, you can keep him in check. He clenched a hand, now imbued with control of the collar. Well, I won't really need it. God. Sure you won't. You don't even need me to lend you that somebody. You don't need to be sarcastic about it. I know what's at risk if he's left to roam around. The board crosses his arms before raising his chin and giving you a skeptical look. I don't really think you do, so keep an eye on that dummy. He isn't that dumb. I meant the puppet, that thing's expensive. It'll reduce his risk of corruption by overwhelming negative effects around him. Hopefully, it'll also keep his urges in check long enough for us to settle all of this. So it's not a permanent solution to stop it from turning into an evil spirit? That's not possible. That thing is all magic and wood. It's no replacement for the body of a living person. Our bodies are the filter between our psyche and outside negativity. Bare souls like a filter. Everyone's thoughts, their defenses, their raw emotions, they all hit the soul non-stop, like you're taking shot after shot, until you curl into a ball of energy that wants to do nothing but consume everything. That's actually really interesting. Wait, I love that. Wait, that's really good explanation on souls and everything. His steel-piercing gaze meets yours, drilling in how much he's risking by placing trust in you. How long will it take before Toad's psyche falls apart? Has he already started? How would you stop him if he did? These thoughts invade your mind, but no answers reveal themselves. Just then, the break room door swings open. I'm done! The hyena enters. You can feel his gaze upon you. You okay, buddy? You look like you've seen a ghost. He looks at Morris. What did you say to him, punk? You're picking on him again? No, we were talking about why it's important for you to stay in that body. Really? That's good. Crewmates gotta get along or the group won't work. What crew? Toast crew! Not even the underworld can keep us down. No, thank you. I already have my group, and that's the Exorcist's house. What? Now, I don't want to repeat my whole spiel, so let me just say this. Stay in that body or risk turning into a diabolical spirit. I mean, nasty evil spirits? Like that giant marshmallow monster from the movie? Oh, fuck it. Ghostbusters? Yeah, so you know what happens to that monster in the end. They coated the city white, and not in a good way. That's cold, man. Which, I'm already being kind enough letting you stay here. I even bought new clothes for you. By the way, how did you end up wearing the same getup you had before? Yeah, I wanted the same fucking thing! Why mess with a classic? Besides, none of them didn't fit me, so I had to make some adjustments. Morris sighs. Well, at least they explain why he's wearing the same amount of clothes. Honestly, leave no stone fucking unturned. Alright, I think I'm done here. Where are you going? Well, I didn't just resupply my tools because of our meeting last night, so I've got to meet my guy. Wait, we need to talk about Lucian. About that, I slept on it and I have a change of heart. Oh, did you have a dream of him dancing too? No, I just thought it over. Are you dreaming about him? Your mouth opens, but you decide against answering. So you were saying? We might stand a better chance of surviving this rescue mission if we have him on board. I was thinking that too, but he will want me to take up my old job. Which? Yes, that. We'll just do it. No! Well, you gotta convince him somehow. Well, oh, why don't you just offer him something better than what he wants? Come again? Yeah, this happens all the time when I was running with the gang. Which, gang? You were in the gang? Like I was saying, sometimes the boss wants you to deal with someone you don't want to deal with. The rival gang leader, the boss's ex-wife, or the town garbage collector. So what I've learned was, most of the time you don't really need to give the boss what they want. You just gotta convince them that your way is better. Made sense to me. I've done it a few times with my customers. Wait a minute, did you do that to me? No, of course not. Right. Well, I might have an idea. Please, share with the class. Lucian told me he's after a promotion. If so, I just need to convince him that we'll help him get that. Don't know how I'm going to say it, but just play along when I bring it up, got it? Okay. Fine, just text me his location. I'll meet you guys there. Yeah, that'll be after work for me, around 5. Then I'm off. I got some shopping to do. Groceries? No, I just said they're tools for performing exorcisms. Sounds lame. Groceries would be better. Of course you say that. Now behave, both of you. Remember. He gestures with 2 fingers, pointing from his eyes to the both of you while backing out of the store. You let out a long drawn Your eyes hurt thinking about what to say to Lucian. Toast smacks you hardly on the back. Back up there, buddy. This ain't no time to be sulking. I've got a body now. We gotta celebrate. A ripple in your stomach reminds you that you haven't eaten at all yet. Oh man, I've got an hour left for lunch. I got half an hour left for lunch. Yes, bring on the eats. You walk over to the frozen food aisle. As you survey the possible frozen meals, you realize that this is all coming out of your own pocket. They need to kiss now that they can. Oh my fucking god. Wait a minute. If he has a body now, maybe I can get him a job. Mulling the thought further, you picked up the 2 trays of chicken surprise. The surprise being that it's more rice than chicken. God damn it. You walked back to Toast. Microwaved meals okay with you? Hell yeah! You set the dishes one by one into the microwave and let the machine heat them up. Whoa, look at that! They have fancy buns on the microwave now! Makes me miss the big old knobs they had. They still made those models, but they've got fewer features than modern ones. Look at them spin! His amusement is infectious. You can't help but watch intently at the food slowly spinning around. You spend the time watching enthusiastically. What the fuck are you doing? After 4 minutes pass, the microwave dings. Toast opens the microwave door, unleashing a cloud of curry-scented steam. I've got it! He grabs both trays with his bare hands. Ah! Hot! Hot! He bounces the meals in each hand like a poor man's juggling act. Careful! I got it! He rushes to the break room. You breathe a sigh of relief at his success. Grabbing some utensils from the counter, you join the ghost inside. He sets your meal next to him, all the while he's holding his own meal up to his nose. Sniffing the meal as though not to let even a molecule escape him. You hand him his utensils and you take your seat. Let's eat. Aye! Peeling up the plastic cover, you're welcomed by a strong scent of spices and freshly heated rice. Toast picks up a spoonful of rice. He wastes no time wolfing down his meal. Damn, man, this shit is great! You start eating your lunch. Really? I mean, it's alright, but you did get better stuff at a proper restaurant. He doesn't seem to hear your remark and just continues eating. You find some amusement watching someone who is actually happy to be alive. The both of you eat with gusto, and the trays are finished in minutes. A satisfied Toast leans against his seat, patting his stomach. Satisfied? Kind of. I still feel hungry though. Like it all went in, but it didn't stay there for very long. Perhaps the puppet can only suppress a ghost's desires to a certain extent. It's not a foolproof solution. Well, keep it in check. I can't feed you 24/7. Don't worry about me. I'm used to going hungry. So you figure out what you're going to tell the pretty boy? Pretty boy? Oh, you mean Lucian. Kind of. I'm not sure he'll take the bait. Well, if someone wants you to do something for them, I like it if they pay me up front. Pay you? Yeah, you think access to all these muscles is cheap? I took on whatever job I could get my hands on. Some pretty crappy ones too. Which, looking back, I probably should have drank all that booze before they explained everything. So, a bribe then. Everyone lets stay in the present. You consider the fact that you kept Lucian waiting for you for a good 2 days. A gift wouldn't be in bad taste. I think the store has some cake for sale. You can't just give him a plain old store-bought cake. I'm not giving him alcohol. Doubt that one bottle will be enough to get that uptight angel to loosen up. At least make it special, like bake it yourself. Can you bake? Toast smiles. Okay, well, I don't have time to bake or go to the bakery for anything fancy, and I'm sure as heck I'm not letting you walk around town unsupervised to buy it for me. You don't need a bakery. He walks out of the break room. You watch as he goes from aisle to aisle, mumbling to himself. Need this, none of this, maybe some of that. He contemplates a lap around the store and walks back with a handful of sweet snacks and one slice of cake. Whoa, why are you taking all of that? To decorate the cake, of course. His energetic smile brings out his eyes. I guess he can't really mess this up. Doubt Lucian would care anyways. At least this would keep him distracted until I'm done with the work. Just take it all to the counter, and I'll pay for it. Woohoo! After scanning through the items, you leave Toast in the break room with his culinary project. At the end of your shift... Alright, we got to leave. Team B is here, and I'd rather not have them chatting up with you too much. The cake's ready. The staff table is littered in plastic bags and food detritus, all in the name of Toast's culinary exploits. Where's the cake? I put it back in its spots. Let's go! You spend a few minutes cleaning the room first before leaving with Toast. Along the way, you message Lucian's location to Morris. He replies with a thumbs up. Both of you are closing in on the warehouse district. The workday is over, and the crowd of people in the district has begun to thin out as they make their way home. I hope the daylight's cream, because I put a whole lot of them. If they don't say the cake is a lie, I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh my fucking god. You know, the way the comedy works in this game, they most likely don't want to do that. I'm sure you'll like it. You're even more sure that you have a scathing comment about the cake. Standing on the sidewalk, the angel has his hands on his hips while Morris is talking to him. Lucian notices you right away. His face twists into a frown at the sight of your companion. He points to you. Oh yeah, I did do my voice for him. I didn't want to believe this mortal when he mentioned he was working for you now, but it appears reality is far worse than imagination. I'd like to clarify that I am assisting, with an hourly rate of $6 an hour. Yeah, remember, $6 a fucking hour? Bitch, up your prices, damn it. No wonder you're poor. Yeah, remember Toast? What's up, pretty boy? Looking pretty, the same as before, I guess. Lucian growls. I see you have a new body ghost. Heck yeah, you like? Toast brings an arm in front and flinches at the angel. Lucian throws his nose in the air as though he's seen far better. I don't know, is Gary buff? Is Toast trying to flirt with him? No, I don't think so. Let's go somewhere quiet to talk. There's some pork trucks around the corner. No one's there. The four of you walked over to a nearby alleyway crowded with lorries. You all form a small circle with Morris watching smugly. Lucian crosses his arms while leering at Toast, and Toast just grinning and holding his box. But explain everything. Yeah, well... Wait, the cake! Lucian's eyes widen, startled by the ghost offering a box to him. What trickery is this? The angel conjures feathers and raises himself in a battle stance. Put that away, it's no trick, it's just cake. I get his reaction. The amount of calories scares me too. Yeah, they are so irresistible nonetheless. Fats! No printer. Morris, you're not helping. He's a ghost. It can't just be cake. I saw the stuff he used. It won't kill anyone. Probably. Take your insulin just in case. Lucian's feathers fizzle away. He takes a small box from Toast and pulls out the confectionery from within. Lucian gets the toast mixed cheesecake. What the fuck is this achievement? What was once a simple slice of cheesecake now has a small yellow toy dot sitting on its whipped cream covered top. Sprinkles of crushed peanuts, probably from the battered peanut mix, gives color to the layer of cream. On the side there are vanilla wafers arranged along the cake. Behind the toy dot, there's term sweets arranged neatly. You wonder if they are broken lollipops. Overall, the cake, although messy in appearance, is very vibrant with the extra toppings. You honestly surprised the hyena could pull off such a delicate work. Morris whistles. That's a beauty. Make me one. I'll trade you this shiny coin I found. Deal. Toast? A very crude looking cake. It appears many other sweets have been smashed with it. It's tasty. You should try it. I picked out the best stuff. The toppings even together barely amounted to the same price as the cake itself, but the work that went into it was something you could appreciate. I'll consider that suggestion later. The angel puts the cake back in the box and closes it. Now I'm even more concerned. Why are you giving me a cake? It's because we were talking, and we think it would be good if all of us were together to save Teen. Excuse me? What is this about a cane? Hey, don't be rude to my boy Toast. Eat that cake. I'm just gonna say this. I know those textures are gonna fucking bother me. I don't like peanuts. It's cheesecake, so whipped cream shouldn't be too bad. Peanuts aren't bad. I don't like peanuts. The lollipops are gonna give like a weird texture to it that I'm not gonna appreciate. And the wafers might be good too. Okay, let me start over. You explain the events that lead up to King's capture and your deal with Toast. As you speak, Lucy's jaw drops lower and lower. And that's where we're at now. I'm speechless. So will you help us? You omitted the part where you would take back your company. About that? Lucian raises his right eyebrow. Look, I know you're gung ho about me going back. It's a matter of my promotion and my career, which is basically my life. Yeah, which I can't think about until I get Kin back. If you want me to focus on taking over the company, you'll help me make sure my friend is safe. Strangely, that makes sense. As long as Vendrick has that mortal hostage, he has a body shield that we can't break through. Think about how much Gary would be impressed. You took into account immortal safety and well-being first. The angel seems to be pondering your idea. Say that I do go along with this. Why would you want to use Toast's plan in the first place when I have the device to locate an underworld gate? Is that like a house gate? No, it's a gate that facilitates travels to the underworld. If there even is one in Kimbleton. There is. Huh? And where exactly? I don't know. I haven't figured out what my tracker is telling me. That sounds too risky, not to mention how freaky it is to know there's such a gate here. Who even made it? I don't know. Maybe it's the cults. It sounds like something they would do. Whoever it is, I'd rather go up against an enemy I already know rather than some mystery group. Then what am I supposed to do? Just be there, I guess. I merely thought you were being useful in the fight. That's it? I'm just a mage shield? You can utilize my skills far better than that. It just means you're strong. But I have so much to offer. My halo, my magic, and my knowledge. It's starting to sound more like your butthurt we didn't go with your plan. Well, yes, but this just isn't top angel work. Please, I kill for a chance to just do nothing. Back to the question, will you help us? Look into your heart and consider my selfish request. Yeah, think how good that would look on a resume. Angel saves both mortal and demon kind. They'll even name a cereal after you. Lucian purses his lips. It would be an unprecedented move. The other angels wouldn't really bat an eye over any mortal. And you do make a point that you aren't that capable at all. Gee, thanks. While I suppose there is no harm, you would still be working towards removing Vengeance from power. But I deserve better than being benched till something troublesome happens. You gulp. Every fiber of your body hopes this will work. Lucian sighs as he rests his hand on his cheek. His head is turned away, giving him the impression that he is disappointed in something. Yet to you, you assume this is just his true self. I don't have a choice. It's either this or I go home with nothing. For now, you have my assistance. Your ears perk up and you smile. Welcome to the crew. Huddle up, crew. Huddle what? Toast pulls everyone in and keeps you all locked in a powerful hug. Toast laughs out loud. Look at this crew. We're going to do great. Mind the shark boar. Which, you move it. You smell. Hey, whose hand is that on me? Lucian? Smells? I'll use Storm a bit to break free, but the hyena's hole is too strong. Oh wait, maybe... Never mind, I was thinking something differently. It takes a good minute before he finally lets go. The smell of your new ally is now buried in your nostrils. Lucian gasps for air as he tidies his disheveled clothes. Morse pulls out a handkerchief to wipe away his sweat. So, are we done here? Wait, we haven't had our first team meal. Pass. I need to update Lord Gary about these changes. I still have work to do, and I doubt you guys can afford my overtime. But we aren't a real crew until we share a drink together. This isn't a social group, Ghost. Whether we have a drink or not doesn't matter. We only need to do our jobs. Besides, don't mistake my cooperation with accepting your presence. Try to betray us and I will end you. Toast gulps. Just let it go, Toast, now that we're interested. Oh. The angel casts his eyes upon you. I'll be in contact soon. The angel turns and leaves the group. Morris walks over and pats his shoulders. Good job, not Demon Lord. You roped an angel into your cause. Call me when you finally find out how to get into the cult. You aren't coming? Like I said, I've got some work to settle. You two can handle it. Man, what am I even paying you for? For the Morris experience, of course. See ya. With that, he trots off. Honestly, I kind of want to have a taste of the Morris experience. I would pay for the Morris experience myself. Facts. You and Toes head back home. During the walk, you notice the ghost stumbling side to side. He keeps his head low and doesn't mention anything. He really looks bummed out. Is he really that sad about everyone now wanting to hang out together? I don't really know how to help him with that. Still, I should say something. Toast sighs. It's going to be okay, man. I'm just so hungry. Aight, let's get back home and I'll cook us some instant noodles. I saw a single packet called spicy beefy broth in the cabinet. No way, that's mine. I'm saving it for a special occasion. Well, let's save it if I get back first. Wait! The ghost runs up ahead, forcing you to give chase. Haha, those noodles are mine! Keep your hands off of it, Kankasa! In the end, you managed to secure your spicy beefy broth noodles, and all you had to do was zap Toast 4 times, so aw, you did have to use it after all. Oh, we're in the underworld now. 4 times, literally. In the Demon City, if you pass the Demon's Lord's office, then make a left at the Horn's Emporium. There lies a wide open expanse. It's the only part of the city where fields of green can be found. The place is just called the Park by the other demons. Not many come here, as there is nothing much to do other than bask in the artificial sunlight, or touch the plants that have no name and do not exist anymore on Earth. Oh, they're like extinct plants? Oh, that's interesting. Ventrade strolls through the park, his walk accompanied by the whistling wind and the dull thud of each footstep. In the nearby shrubbery, a porcelain white female idol statue is toppled over. Ventrade gets on one knee and helps to put the limbless bust back into its original spot. Whatever happened to your hands and feet? Were they so beautiful that someone stole them? He stands and steps out into the middle of the park. A pedestal with only a pair of stone feet remains before him. Ventrade lets out a defeated breath. His hands graze the plat that reads, "The Third Demon Lord." That fool. Memories of the last company picnic comes to his mind. The first and last picnic ever hosted by Kobaru. It was supposed to improve morale among the staff, but it turned into a ruckus when someone smuggled in alcohol. The physical torture demons became rowdy, and they were breaking things left and right. Kobaru tried to gather everyone's attention by climbing up the statue, but it was ancient and never meant to support a demon's weight. Ventrade winces at the thought of the statue tumbling over. You can still see it now, how it shattered into 1,000 unrecognizable pieces when it hit the ground. And all Kobaru had to say for it was sorry. A shivering red portal opens, and knots flows through. Lord Ventrade? What is it, Knots? You know I don't like it to be bothered when I am here. Yes, but all you told me was to inform you immediately of any freelancer reports. So, let's have it then. Only one has entered the town, and has begun pursuing Kobaru. Only one? Where are the others? The others sent reports that their journey has been disrupted. One states, got into a bus with a group of hippies. They won't let me get off where I want to. Next wrote, got married by accident in a wokeness trying to escape. Then Send bail money, not sent to jail for canned carbon in a bank robbery. Useless. Did you relay new instructions to all of them? Yes, permission to use their powers have been granted. Good. Then inform the other generals to prepare themselves for field work in the mortal realm. Lord Vendrake. I highly doubt that Kubu's Lut will continue to save him from a freelancer with access to the demonic powers. However, I'm not taking any chances. You, Amir, and Fortis should prepare to head out and finish the job. But Lord Vendrake... Your sympathies for him are meaningless, Nox. Remember your duties to the underworlds. In the fraud's general heart, he laments how this is going to mean more restless nights of filing paperwork and chasing down officers for approval. The fraud says nothing and leaves through a portal, leaving Vendrake all alone. Huh. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm tired. Let's continue. Today, you're working a night shift and have the morning off. The perfect chance to sleep in and shake off your mountain exhaustion. You're unsure what time it is, but you just don't want to open your eyes. If you were to describe love, is this feeling of being cradled in the head by a soft pillow, on blankets keeping your legs warm, and wrapping your hands around a big, meaty... Wrapping my hands? I don't remember doing a Dakimakura. You keep your eyes closed and you let your hands do the seeing. Whatever it is you're groping, it feels furry. You run your fingers along its form, it's almost round, and it feels heavy in your hands. He's grabbing his ass? He's grabbing toast ass! Like two furry basketballs. Then a soft paper forces you to wake up. You open your eyes and see Toast back facing you. Toast? Your arms are wrapped around him. Whoa, sorry man. The Toast turns around, he yawns in your face. You say something, buddy? Why are you in my bed? I thought you were sleeping in the sofa last night. Am I? I must have rolled off my mistake. Man, that sleep brought me back from the dead. Ironic, well, I'm going to wash up. You can have the shower after I'm done. I want hash browns. We can head to Six Fans for breakfast, now move your butt. You both get ready for the day. Just as you enter your apartment, you meet Lucian waiting for you. Hey. Hey Lucian, just wondered when you showed up. Meat shield, high five! Toast raises his hands up top, inviting the dog to respond. I do not consent to that nickname, and I most certainly do not do high fives. Someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I wasn't sleeping either. I was keeping watch of the apartment. Where, on the roof? Lucian nods. Well, that would make anyone cranky. Come join us for breakfast. We'll find the cult members after that. I will come along, but you need not use what little money you have to get me food. You know our kind don't need the same sustenance as mortals to survive. Alright, that's it. That was rude, Lucien. Oh my god. So you're the rare guy in the group that never orders anything and just watches people eat? Right, you need to eat something just to keep up appearances. It's fun, plus how can you stand your stomach rumbling all the time? It's an inconvenient mortal trait we cope with while using these forms. There is no need to entertain it. Well then, what did you do with the cake? Lucian's face flushes red. I don't know what you're talking about. He ate the cake! Your eyes narrow and you sniff the air. There's a very faint smell of sugary indulgence wafting between the angel's breaths. Aww. Ha, you ate it for sure. Acting all tough. Did you like it, huh? Did you use how I covered it in cream? You can't help but join in on the teasing. Yeah, did you like toast cream? You smile smugly at the angel. Lucian wipes his mouth and turns in a huff. It was merely a moment of curiosity, no more dallying. While clinking behind Lucian, the three of you head for Six Fans. Shut the fuck up! I knew you were gonna say that! Oh my god. Halfway through your journey, you find a group of people crowding along the side of the road. Huh? What's going on over here? The crowd cheers at whatever or whoever's in the circle. Let's look. You jealous? I'm not gonna be jealous of a ghost. Tahina rushes off the seat before you can tell him to ignore the show. Lucian follows behind. You feel your blood turn ice cold. Oh. Somewhere after the first encounter with the freelancer, your eyes have adjusted to seeing through their disguises. The sight of him twists your insides. In the middle of the circle, a tall, lanky demon parades from side to side, basking in the applause of the crowd. The creature wears a distinctive long coat with pockets cartoonishly filled to the brim with who knows what. His every step is followed by the jangling sound of metal and other things knocking against each other. It's one of them, you whisper to Lucian. I know, we can't let it escape. Alright folks, I've got time for one last show. I just need one more item. I have here another gentleman's $50 bill. Oh, I have a ribbon! Thank you, madam. He holds the two items in the air, tossing them from palm to palm. Now look here, folks. A ribbon on the left, and the money on his right. He closes his fist, leaving only the end of the ribbon sticking out. The demon pulls on the end and the crowd gasps. The ribbon slides out, revealing the text from the bill perfectly recreated along its surface. He opens his right hand and the cash is gone. He lets the crowd take a good look at the ribbon before handing it to the lady. Oh my goodness, how did he do that? Wait, what happened to my cash? Sorry, bud, it's all gone. Consider it the cost of the show. Fucking hell, that was my gotcha money for the month! The crowd asks for more, but the demon merely bows and calls for silence. That's all for me today. Don't worry, if you ever end up in hell, ask for Simolda, and you'll find me. His statement confuses the crowd, but they leave impressed nevertheless. Whoa, cool magic, awesome. Toast, that's a demon. No kidding. He sniffs the air. You're right, that's the smell of a demon. Hugh, I thought it's just because he has so much trash with him. As the crowd leaves, the demon keeps his eyes trained on you. His sickle-shaped smile sends shivers down your spine. You pull out your phone and message Morse for backup. Somehow, the narrow street feels ever smaller with just the four of you. The sight of your group's threatening presence keeps other passerby at bay. No distractions, no witnesses. Why, hello there! Did you enjoy my show, ex-demon Lord Kobu? The demon waves playfully at you. The three of you dance to a defiant stance, unsure of what will come next. I see you've made some new friends. That one, he points to Toast. That one smells like an escaped soul. I'm not. If you don't want to lie to me, at least put on a more convincing performance. I've been in this job since the second Demon Lord. I've seen my fair share of your kind. And you, Mr. Prim and Proper. I'm surprised up above started meddling in our affairs again. If your boss wishes for another war, I'd be happy to send a message with your pretty wings clipped. Lucian leers at the demon. Pretty bold of you to put on a show. How did you know we were coming? I didn't. I was just asking around for witnesses. I must say, the last freelancer did a terrible job at describing you to the sketch artist, Kobu. Simolda pulls out a picture that looks like a cat drawn with very bushy brown hair and a huge fridge-like body. Aww. Didn't get anywhere with it. Then I saw these dull mortals just going about in their melancholy, and a bolt of brilliance came to me. I must entertain them. Such is the burden of a performer. Sorry about that theatrical way of speaking tickles the base of your brain. You've seen this demon before. Where have I seen him? You gasp. Wait, the company picnic! You were there! You're the one who wouldn't stop sitting and performing magic tricks when everyone was begging you to stop. He tortures other demons? No, it's just everyone can do real magic, so sleight of hand street tricks aren't very impressive. Besides, he's kind of annoying. Yes, it is I, Simolda, officer at the physical torture area, at your service. Here's my card. Watch out! He touches 3 cards in his left hand and throws them at you. You all jump back, but the cards fail to reach you and fall to the ground. There's just cards? Why did you have to jump away? Those things are expensive to print. The accounting department will have a field day with me if they find out I'm just tossing them around. The demon rushes forward to pick up his cards. Lucian conjures an arrow and points it at their throat as the creature stands back up. Stop wasting time with your foolishness. We know you're here to kill Kobu. I'm giving you a chance to walk out of that body and leave, or I'll force you out. Simolda laughs. His smile grows even wider as he strokes the side of his face. Oh yes, I love that scowl. That face, show me more. I just can't get enough of it. The demon tries to claw for Lucian's face. The angel kicks him back. Ever heard of personal space? Don't bother telling him off. I think he gets off from all the negative attention. Oh yes, call me scum. I love it. Your utter hatred for me is the greatest expression of love. He twirls around while waving his hands about, the items jangling in his pocket serenade his every movement. I'm sure everyone in the underworld would love to hate on you. Why don't you just go back? The demon stops his little dance and drops his hands. You think anyone even has time to speak to each other? It's all about the work now. We only worry for the job, the endless lines of souls that need to be tortured. No satisfaction, no free time, only productivity. It's enough to drive even the most enthusiastic demon to despair. We slave for the precious soul energy that Lord Vendrick pumps into his own personal army. All for the fucking sake of the underworlds. You hear the sarcasm dripping from his twisted lips. I remembered you were less cynical than this last time. Well, let me carve up a new memory that you will take to your graves. I'll kill you and have Lord Vendrick grant me my wish, my own personal audience to watch me perform forever, and they'll hate it. The demon chucks the business cards at you. Unlike last time, they shoot through the air at velocity. Toast jumps in front of you and takes the hits. You hear the sounds of metal cutting through flesh. Toast growls as the cards have buried themselves deep into his right forearm. Fuck, that still hurts! Toast! Toast yanks out the cards, dropping into the ground with a clank. What did he do to the cards? Run, Kobu! It's over, you're dead! This is no time for an intermission! The demon slams his left hand down. A surge of power runs beneath your feet. You're unable to comprehend what the demon pulls on, but you soon feel the ground literally as you give out beneath your feet. The 3 of you slip and fall into the tarmac. The rope between you and the demon has turned into a dull gray. He doesn't give you a chance to stand up. The demon leaps upon you. The nail of his left hand elongates into a razor-sharp claws. He swipes at your chest. Die! 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 You kick him off of you. You somersault back onto your feet. Your back instantly pays the price for your move. You yelp out in agony. My back! Dude! Don't go making this harder than it already is. Frantically assessing the area, you see a tarmac touch a blanket next to the demon's feet. There's no time to ponder as Lucian launches a barrage of feathers at the demon, going straight for his eyes. Samolda is quick on his feet. 1 step, 2 steps. He dodges the feathers like he's tap dancing for a crowd. At the end of the volley, Samolda throws his arms wide and lets out a loud "Tada!" Two can play that game. The demon pulls out 4 oversized mechanical bolts from his pocket with his left hand, yanking the bolts head off forcefully with the other. Yanking the bolt heads off forcefully with the other. You see the screw stretch as though it were a rubber band. Lucian! Samolda releases one of the taut bolts and goes flying towards Lucian. The angel conjures a bow made of pure soul energy. He bats the incoming bolts into the ground. The bolts penetrate the earth, with small cracks from around the points of impact. Cheap trick from a cheap demon. Is that all you've got? Lucian raises his bow. He pulls back its string, conjuring an arrow rippling with the same energy that formed his feathers. Eat this! Toast rushes towards the foe, coming into Lucian's crosshairs just as he's about to release the arrow. Shit! Lucian! I'm sorry, Lucian, I wasn't familiar with your game. The angel swings his bow away just in time. The arrow is let loose, but it zooms past Toast's head and explodes midair. Toast halts to turn to the angel. What the hell? Watch where you're aiming. Get out of the way! The demon takes advantage of the opening and swipes at the ghost's sides. The hyena howls loudly. Bastard! Toast throws a punch, but the demon blocks it with his hand. You hear a loud clunk where Toast's fist makes contact with the demon's hand. Your friend leaves back, clutching his trembling limb. What the hell? He's made of metal now? Indeed, the demon's left hand now has a steel-like shine coat in his fur. Doesn't matter if it's metal or flesh. We need to knock the demon out of that body. Lucian readies another shot with his bow. Without an ounce of hesitation, he fires his arrow. The demon manages to bring his left hand to his neck before the shot lands. Yes! The brief joy of victory is quickly stubbed out when his arrow just continues to its path into the demon's head like it was sticking to a piece of rubber. Samolda's head reforms like a flat cartoon character, reinflating and injecting the arrow out. Lucian's arrow floats to the ground and disappears before touching it. Ulez begin trembling in the face of the demon's display. Samolda lets out a wicked laugh. Yes! More! Struggle! Scream! Ha ha ha! He tilts his head while extending his tongue out. Give me more of your love! Run! We don't know what we're dealing with here! The three of you run away in the opposite direction of the demon. Don't turn your backs on me! You will miss the show! You look back to see what the demon's about to do. It gives chase while digging into its pockets. He pulls out a bottle of glue and crushes it with his right hand, spilling the glue all over. With his free hand, he grabs several bolts from his pocket and throws them at you. Watch out! He's doing something! Your warning fails, however. The bolts land by each of your feet and mysteriously transform into a goofy mess, rooting you to the ground. It's glue! He's turned the screws into glue! Hobo! The demon closes in on you, screaming your name madly. You scream and try to summon a portal to save yourself, but nothing appears. Morris! A powerful explosion erupts behind Samolda, sending him flying through the air away from your group. He lands with a thud on his head and collapses onto the ground. What? As that? It's the pig! As the smoke clears, Morris casually walks over to you with a piece of pizza in his mouth. Iconic. Fucking iconic. Sup? You break free from your gooey enchantment with a strong heave. Lucian and Toast do the same. Morris, took you long enough. That was wicked. How'd you blow him up? Magic. How nice of you to pick up food on your way here. We were just fending for our lives. Morris? I did. I swear I ran over as soon as I got the text. I was in the middle of lunch. I couldn't let it go to waste. Did you bring any for me? Morris munches up the last slice in his hand. Nope. Damn it. So what are we dealing with over here? The demon? Did it get banished from the body? I hope not. I haven't paid it back for the scratches it gave. Quick, inspect the body. Toast and Lucien approach the unconscious figure. The angel has his bow drawn at the ready. You've got to give me more to go on. The demon can manipulate the properties of objects, including its own body. I just don't know how. Toast picks up the body by the collar of his jacket and shakes it about. Hey, you still in there? The freelancer's head quickly rises to attention. Smolt is slipping out of his jacket and snaking his way onto Toast's back. Burn, you insolent spirits! Toast's entire body turns into a shade of brown. What the? Toast, watch out! The demon kicks the hyena in the back and into Lucien, sending them both into the concrete. You see Samolda holding a matchbox ready to light it. Toast gets back up, but Samolda ignites the flame and tosses the flame match at Toast. The hyena's entire body bursts into flames? Your ears are deaf to the world as you scream his name. Oh yeah, he did call him Toast instead of Ghost! Oh wait! Morris casts a water incantation, dousing the ghost's body, but when the flames are extinguished, only the smoldering wooden puppet remains. Lucien fires another arrow just for it to be installed into the demon's right hand. The angelic match imbued within it withering away. Death of a demon by an angel's own magic! How poetic! He says his left hand at you. It glows with the same brilliant light as Lucien's arrow before a beam of light is fired your way. Morris pushes you back and blocks the attack with his bandaged hand. The demon's attack shreds and dissipates. The boars watch at it as some kind of magical shield. Heh! How convenient! Morris and Lucien ready their attacks, but neither of them make a move. They seem to realize that any further attack would be reflected. You need more time to think of a plan. You! Samolda! I remember now. I remember clearly who you are. Do you now? Please, sing my praises. Let your thoughts be filled with me and only me, a performer's greatest accomplishment. God. You're the one who's always transferring people's body parts in the torture zone. Yeah, I remember now. You're well known for attaching weird things onto souls with your power. Yes, it is I. My tortures are a work of art. Every piece is an element of my inspiration. Have you ever seen a head attached to an arm? It is a beautiful sight. A typical demon, but your chaos ends here. I already figured out how your powers work here. That won't do you any good. You use your right hand to hold whatever item you need with a specific trait. A soft cloth, a sticky glue, or stretchy gum. Then with your left hand, you can imbue those elements on yourself or other objects. That's how you've been doing all this. Samolda laughs in a low tone. Fabulous. It's exactly that. My performance would be even greater in the underworld, where I would need to rely on these pathetic mortal objects that crumble after I use them. Alas, it is suffering that inspires artists to create. And this, he spins around. This is some of my best work! He still steals with his right hand and projects it with his left. Your eyes widen as the idea comes to mind. Yeah? Well, we're going to kick your butt back into the underworld. Then you can open your blasted art gallery there. Oh, wait. Okay. I kind of want to save this. Because I don't know if one part is gonna have me dead, and then we're gonna have me it's gonna do that thing where like it kills me and then sends me back. Let's see. Let's use portal to redirect his attack at him. Fire at him! I'll redirect the blast! Your allies hear you and proceed to run around the demon while blasting their attacks at him. As expected, the demon is quick to steal their attacks and redirect it at both of them. You raise your hands and will portals to appear wherever the demon attempts to redirect its attacks. However, your portals do not obey your commands. A portal opens behind Morris. Then a portal above the freelancer. Come on! You focus all your powers and a portal appears right in front of Lucian, just as the demon redirects one of Morris' fireballs to the angel. The portal shot through the shot goes through the portal, and you fail to account for where it would end up. Behind you, a portal opens and a fireball blasts at you. You die unceremoniously. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Yep. 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 I have a feeling. Anyway, let's continue this. Which, you'll never win because we have the perfect nullifier. You walked over to Morris. What are you doing? Play along. You whisper, taking off the board's watch and showing it to the demon. This watch is the perfect nullifier. It can disable all magical stills. You can deflect all you want, but you can't beat me as long as I have this. We'll see about that. Samolda raises his chin. His eyes narrow as he focuses on the watch. Keep attacking! Don't let him move! Lucian fires another arrow, but Samolda catches it. As expected, he redirects the arrow back at Morris, who goes on the defensive, casting a blast of magical fire as a shield. The shot penetrates the flames and burns the boar's right shoulder. Ugh! Morris glares back and launches a blast of fire. A futile attempt, as once again the attack is turned to Lucian. The angel tries to block with his bow. Its magical form dissipated while absorbing the fire. Morris, hold back, you idiot! You try to hold back with a hole in your shoulder. The demon is distracted by their argument, looking from one to the other. You take the watch and run over. You take the chance and run over with Morris's watch, but Samolda is aware of your presence. Trying to sneak up on me? You're 100 years too young, Kobu. You try to land a punch at the demon's head, but Samolda has a greater reach. He forces you onto your knees with an uppercut to the stomach. The watch falls into out of your hands, allowing the demon to swiftly snatch it up. Fool, you handed me your own demise! You see the moment Samolda's powers activate, the watch in his right hand is reduced to black dust. Blast his ass before he can attack! Morris and Lucian fire their magic at the demon. Their attacks hit an invisible barrier around the demon, disabling their magic before even making physical contact with a single fur on Samolda's host's body. I win! I am indestructible to you fools. No magic can destroy me now. You look up at the demon. Magic might not be able to touch you, but good old Fisto can. Toast! The ghost emerges from the ground, now in his ethereal form. You again? Toast throws a punch at the demon. Samolda ducks down, reaching for the ground to try to absorb some form damage, but nothing happens. When he absorbed the magic nullifying trait of Morris's watch, he unknowingly also nullified his own magical powers. The demon's eyes widen when he realized his powers had failed. At the same time, the hyena's fist swings around again and makes contact, phasing through the mortal body and knocking the demon out of it. Samolda slides out of the ground, groaning in pain. Toast stands above him. You got some balls picking a gift someone made me. Let me repay you twice fold. What the hell? Toast throws a barrage of punches at the demon. Samolda's face is bruised over and over with every hit. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Go to hell! One final punch and the demon explodes like an overinflated balloon. Nothing remains of the body. I fucking love the comedy of this game. It's so funny. I love it. Oh my god, so gold. All four of you look at each other, panted and drenched in sweat. You all exchange silent nods before getting yourselves in order. We did it! Yes, we did. In a rather crude and ineffective manner, but we did do it. Toast looks at Morris. The boar's shoulder seems to be healing alright. The bleeding has stopped too. Sorry about the doll, dude. Don't worry about it. You think the little fire's going to break years of Ashes' engineering? I have the spell that fits it up. You what? Shit, yeah, I need that. You all walked over to the mortal vessel of the demon. You searched their hands, but nothing remains of the watch. Nothing. Not a trace of it left. I'm sorry. Fuck, that thing was expensive. Sorry. No, it's fine. It's a small thing compared to what could have happened. Oh, wait. What do we have here? Freelancer. Let's see. Simolda, the fusion demon. They are among the few demons instructed to punish souls that lived a life of sloth or materialism. I recall they were made souls live out their existence, meddling their flesh with the very objects they coveted as mortals. Their bodies were broken by Simolda and reshaped again and again. However, I never knew they were that into performance. It feels like they'd rather be a magician in life, but I think they do better in a slasher film than on the streets of Vegas. Yeah, they would do well in body horror. He's coming too. Let's give the mortal some breathing room. The person stands up and looks around with a dazed expression. Nasanako? Sorry, I don't understand you. Kase Kaninalan. I might butcher this. Nasabayako, because just earlier I was at home. Tabo Zevan. Fish Korlan Naman Nasanamad. Okay. I don't know, I was just wishing that I could be internet famous even just a little. What happened that I ended up here? I'm sorry, dude, I don't know how I can help you. I don't know if he's from around here. I'll storm to the police, let them deal with him. Take the doll back home, and I'll meet you guys there when I'm done. Let's head back to the apartment quick. I've got to rest up before my shift. Lucy and Morris cast tired looks at you. If you show even a fraction of this much dedication to your underworld job, I say you make halfway decent demon lord. By the way, don't go to the shower. Guys, I'm going now. Morris takes out his phone and uses a translation application to let the person know what has happened. Luckily, the guy doesn't ask much and follows Morris to the police station. I'll help you carry the doll. You nod. Turn to the doll, you see Toast poking at it. Guys, I think the butt is broken on this thing. There's a huge crack in it. He laughs out loud. Lucian just shakes his head while he chuckles softly. Loping along with the puppet in yours and the angel's hands, the three of you make your way to your apartment. In the Demon Lord's office, Vendrick mulls over the newest letter that has reached him. The Cerberus guards report a spike in souls escaping through their defenses. They request that security in the torture zones be improved. They have the gall to put the blame on my security units. If they need others to do their jobs, then why am I even keeping them on payroll? It seems 3 heads is not better than 1 in this case. Suddenly, Vendrake's important work is interrupted. Vendrake sighs. He already knows what this means. He gets up from his seat and walks over to the demon groaning on the floor. The creature has bruises all over. Whoever did them in was not holding back. I swear, why must every freelancer find me when something goes wrong? The beaten Simolda groans loudly. Are you being a little dramatic? Let me guess, Kobu beat you, Danny. He had help from who? Meep. Escape Soul! You let an Escape Soul beat you like this. What a disgrace to your company. He wasn't alone. There's more? Who, damn it? Exorcist Nil. A receptionist named Mel? What kind of receptionist wields much power? Ugh. Simolda faints. Hey, don't you slack off on me. I'm not done with you. Ventrance admonishment falls on deaf ears. Nuts! Knots rides through another portal on command, as if he's been anticipating his call. Yes, my lord. Take this mongrel to treatment. Right away. Knots summons a portal beneath the demon as Simolda falls through. A groan is heard as Simolda crashes into the ground for the third time in 2 minutes. Once they reform, find out who this escaped soul is and the identities of everyone else who's aiding Kobu. Kobu has allies? Apparently so. Troublesome characters by the sound of it. Put a notice out of the remaining freelancers and be on the lookout for an escaped soul and that blasted Mel. In the depths of a mayor's workshop lies shelves of old unused metal parts and retired inventions. The self-proclaimed genius general of the underworld wants them on his collection, in search for the final piece of Kobu's snap generating machine. Ford distracts his feet from behind while he carries a box filled with bits and bobs of mayor's mechanisms. As they proceed down the storeroom, the larger demon looks around at the many labeled boxes that line the shelves. He can't make heads or tails of how they're arranged. Never knew there was a room like this in your workshop. Visit more often. I'll even show you my final record soon. You listen to music? Music, environmental sounds, the soul's eternal screams of anguish, they all help me to pass the tea as part of making mechanisms. So, this is like the room where they keep all the unused junk? Don't call it junk, the motherboards will hear you. They're very sensitive. This is where I store all the broken and retired machinery that I've gathered through the years. Then this is a graveyard, but for machines. Yes, I suppose that's an apt comparison. I really don't get why mortals do that, let alone you. What's so strange about saving them? These machines deserve some respect for all they've done, or try to do. It seems like a waste of space to do all this. Did you just keep the blueprints and summon new parts? It would be easier than us searching through all this. An excellent idea. An item tracker would just do the trick. Fortis, help me find the extracting chip, then 10 other parts. Hold it. That sounds like more work than where we already started. Just do it later. They walk a bit further before a mare stops. Alright, the motherboard should be somewhere in this row. Have we looked? They should be on the second shelf. You're looking for the one labeled Snack Making Module. 10 souls say I can't find it before you do. It's not a competition. Forrest sets the box down, the two split up in opposite directions. Gears, no bulbs. Huh? Oh shit, is that Lucian's? A soft yellow glow among the bulbs calls out to the demon. He reaches inwards and pulls out what looks like an arrow made of angelic light. Hey, Amer! Why do you have this? Amer turns to gas. Fahrenheit! That's where it's been all these years. I thought I lost it when I started my collection. Forrest takes a sniff of the arrow. It has my scent. Wait, is this the arrow that struck me in the butt during the Great War? Correct. I kept it after we pulled it out of you. What the fuck? What the fuck, Amer? I'm surprised. I thought you of all people despise the war. I still do, but that doesn't stop me from collecting the many machineries and weapons left behind from the fight. Morris looks mournfully at the arrow in his hand. It hurts to remember, Amer. I feel that would be doing those we've wronged a disservice. Easy for you to say. You were in the back lines while I had to lead the charge to up above's gate. watch an ally after ally get struck down? We come so far since then, but there are times where I catch demons who survived the war looking at me. Their eyes brimming with anger. After all, there's no one else to direct it to. The second demon lord has long passed. I'd give anything to just forget and start over. I know. Even though I was tied to a forge, I saw the scars of war and the broken bits of machines and weapons that were sent back to me. Sometimes even broken hands of mine burn when I dream about the war. Wouldn't it be great if we could just forget all that? It's a memory that I remain grounded in the present, unlike some demons who chose to live in the glory days. Forrest begins to twirl the arrow, like a baton. He appears lost in thought. That there arrow is a rarity. It may never broke apart. I wonder what happened to the angel that conjured it. Are you keeping it held together? Is this Lucian's arrow? If that has to be... Can it be Lucian's arrow? I would love to see that. Well, whatever it is, that bloke ain't getting it back. And how did you get hit with that in the first place? It's a funny story. With a twirl of his wrist, he flicks the arrow in the air and catches it. Then he raises the other hand to show all 5 fingers. It was me against 5 of Up Above's goons. Their bodies beaten and bruised. I figured they would be easy to take down. Before I could, though, one of their big shots showed up. This tall, regal-looking fella. I could tell just by the look in his eyes that he wasn't like the rest of them. Was he as strong as you? Huh! Not physically, but he has speed and magic on his side. God. I tried sucking him here and there, but he kept blocking or dodging me. Then he pulled out this arrow and threw. Forrest accidentally throws the arrow in hands. Uh-oh! The arrow zooms across the room, hitting the wall, ricocheting back at tremendous speed. Duck! Forrest is hit across his chest and instead flying to the other end of the room. He slams hard against the wall, sending tremors throughout the facility. A box of random materials falls on the demons. Amir picks up the fallen arrow, sends it to his work table via portal. Fascinating. So the arrow is imbued with the ability to bounce. Less damage on the impact, but I suppose for a high-level angel that would even hurt Fortis. Oh yes, Fortis, are you alright? Amir strolls over to his dazed friend. Ugh, I'm good. Forrest picks himself up and looks at the things that fell on him. Hey, I found the motherboard! Excellent! 2 notable discoveries in one go. I also found this. He pulls out a small black piece of fabric. Isn't this Nut's cloak? What's it doing here? I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a rag. One of Amir's extended arms snatches the cloth, crumbles it and throws it into a stray box. It had a hoodie. It's just a rag. No, it's very obviously Nut's cloak. Fortis? While I do enjoy your humor, all I see is a dirty, traitorous rag. Oh, okay. Amir brings the box of parts over to Forrest to put the motherboard in. That's enough time spent here. We should go. Suddenly, another portal opens up before Amir can summon his own. Knots floats through. There you two are. Knots. Knots, you weren't guess what Amir took from you. Oh, he's angry. Never mind. Amir, I think something is wrong with your security system. When I arrived at the front of the workshop, you robots attacked me. Oh, but of course. I had them set to take out traitors automatically. The lit demon stouts at the fraud, but Knott's expression remains unchanged. Why are you here, Knots? I have something important to tell you, Amir. What? Tell me later. We have a mortal to take care of, and he needs sustenance. The instruction comes from Lord Vendrake. Wow, that changes everything. Tell me never. Forrest looks over Knots looks over the Forrest, hoping for some support from his comrade, but the dog turns away. Forrest picks up a box of parts and the Lynch General summons their portal. Time to feed an hungry alpaca. I'm coming with you. It's important that you hear this as soon as possible. Fine, just wait till we're done. You better keep the chatter to a minimum. You know how your questions can aggravate others. The three demons move through the portal right outside the pantry. Why didn't you teleport us inside? It's a security risk. We don't know how desperate the mortal is. He might try to run into our portals, and I don't want to find out what happens when he does. Well, at least not yet. Box in hand, the largest of the three takes out a key and opens the door. Okay, so I think that's where we're gonna leave off. This build's actually larger than I thought. This build is longer than I initially thought. I literally thought like I was getting close to finishing it, but I guess not. Okay, so I guess Libel, I guess you're safe for now. I guess to continue this on another stream. Perfect. Let's go to main menu right now. Okay, so I guess that's it for Where the Demon Lurks. Wow, this was fun. Oh fuck. Okay. Honestly, I had a really great time reading this. The humor is still funny as usual. Hooray, I get to continue this more! Yay! Anyway, oh yeah, I still need to figure out some more visual novels to play. I keep procrastinating on that. I need to stop doing that to myself. Anyway. Well, if you're watching from the VOD, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel where I post VODs kind of regularly now. And go ahead and click the link in the description below for my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/XenoTheCatboy. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh yeah, go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you want to hear me ramble about random bullshit that probably doesn't even matter in the first place. And maybe some other actual important bullshit that matters. Okay, well, once again, go ahead and play this game. The link to the game will be in the description below. Shout out to Team Boke for being, absolute icons. Shout out to the developer Libel for just humoring me in general. But yeah, looks like you did your wish. I'm not gonna finish this in one stream after all. I literally thought I was going to. Anyway, thank y'all once again, and I'll see you on the next stream. Bye bye.